Oh, it is good to be back, baby. Happy New Year. Oh, it's a new year, a new me, and a new series where I look at shows and movies that have affected me in some form or way in my life. So get ready to sit back, relax, and stay tuned.
Things aren't that simple. 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 Things aren't that simple.
You know, even though we're in 2017, we're gonna go and take it back to the late 90s and early noughties, where we were trying to leave the boys and girl bands behind, and pop punk bands are just trying to usher in a new wave. This is the time for little Theo to see his first teenager movie, and goddamn, for me to see a movie like this at a young age, this kicks Beauty and the Beast out of the fucking window, because I saw what I thought was the greatest movie of all time, Road Trip. Now, this isn't the most memorable movie to people, but to me, this is the earliest push for me to know what to expect when I grow up in the next few years. Let's just say, expectations don't lead to reality. Well, sometimes. Look, let me just say this now before anyone rushes away to watch these films. Do not watch these films if you're expected to see something like Citizen Kane, because you have took a major turn in content. See, what you may need to do is switch off your brain, grab a drink, and watch this with some friends if you want to watch these films, because you're just gonna be cynical about everything if you do this alone. I should also add that you shouldn't really watch these films with your family if you don't want to feel uneasy around them, unless, well, your parents are like Jim's dad, then you're kind of okay, I think.
Do you know what a clitoris is?
Oh my god.
The older I got, the more of these films I got to see, and they have great scenes which would make you want to quote for many years to come. Oh, you have got a great collection of films to watch, ranging from the American Pies to Road Trip, Euro Trip, and you got Van Wilder collection, Harold and Kumar, the list goes on. With these movies being oversaturated at the time, they even had a spoof made about them, Not Another Teen Movie, and even that movie was funny itself. Just think that during these times, films would only show what teenagers wanted to do, like have parties, drink, have sex, do drugs, and get yourself into weird situations like having sex with a pie, arguing with a telecom, making out with your own sibling. You know what, that shit is kind of fucking weird compared to our generation now, where we wish we die and mainly get lost within social media and arguing who has the biggest willy. You know, I kind of prefer this one. I kind of prefer this generation, actually. There is something you just can't push away from these movies, and that is the nudity. And obviously, it's not gonna be the males. Nah. We need those tits on the screen, ladies. Show me what you have got. I am not a misogynist. I respect women. I do not hate women. It's just like what Tom Green said in Road Trip.
She was standing around topless? Girls just don't stand around naked.
Yeah, they do, okay? This is my story, okay? Do you want to hear it or not?
It just doesn't make any sense.
Please, no interruptions, okay? So, this other girl walks up, totally hot, okay? Naked. Naked.
Oh, and the characters, you see, I love these characters these movies bring to the table, but then again, we kind of see the same ones over and over, like main character or characters that have one goal and they have to tackle all these daunting tasks along the way, and they'll be probably accompanied by, I don't know, a stoner, another kid that seems to have unexpected sex, and then you got the guy that takes no risk, and then you got that weird guy, you know, just that guy that's just weird. But for me, the most defining thing about the teenager movies is one actor, the one person who shaped the goddamn game. And if he was in your film, you know it was going to be gold. And that man was Sean William Scott. Who was the best at hosting parties? Oh, that was Sean William Scott. Who was the friend who lost a car with him? Oh, that was Sean William Scott. Who was the person upstairs doing your mom? Well, that was shit break. But it's okay, we're gonna take it to another level. Who was there having sex with your grandmother? Oh yeah, that was Sean William Scott. I would love to say that this man was a dominating factor in these movies. If you needed a man to party, he was your guy. But over the years, it feels he got more childish and never stayed true to being the Stiffmeister, which you can see from American Pie the Wedding and the Reunion. To me, during the wedding he was off, as in not being the Stiffmeister, but he manages to bring it back, and that's the same with the Reunion. He seems to repeat the same thing over and over. But you know what, enough of that sad shit. This man is a god. Get laid, get shit faced, and always discriminate everyone standing in your place. Now with time passing and coming closer to the late 90s, we see a steep decline in the movies I heavily love so much as a young boy. But now, we only see him as a mere relic of something that was once dominating the markets for a few years. Franchises start to churn out spin-off series to something that is already great but is now tarnished by making what can only class as straight to DVD movies. Things do die out over time and they have to make way for other things to usher its way in to take its place. Sure, you could say, but Theo, Hangover does this pretty well. Yes, it does. It sticks true to get drunk and forget what happened last night antics that should normally happen in these movies. But for me, I expected to see teenagers to do this kind of antics. I'm not saying that The Hangover is a bad movie. To me, it doesn't have the same effect as if I'm watching Dude, Where's My Car? Some things just don't last forever. But what's this? 21 years and over? And another film called Sex Drive? These films, where they still follow the same principles which all the others did in the past, they made me feel like I was a kid again, as if I was watching these movies for the first time. And you know what? That is what I miss. I want some teens to leave me dumbfounded due to their antics in the movie. That is why I love teen movies. And that's why it will always have a place in my heart. So this is the first episode of Stay Tuned, and I hope you all enjoyed it. I will try and bring out a Stay Tuned every month. I do already have thoughts of the next episode, but if you want to help me and give me a movie or a TV genre to talk about, that would be fan-fucking-tastic. More videos will come out soon, but for now, Theo Tomatsia signing out. Peace, late.
Things aren't that simple. Things aren't that simple. Things aren't that simple.
Diamonds in my Chardonnay glass, flying first class. I've been ballin' since way back. Smoking move batch, Sandy's in a paper, they back. Count big bands in my Air Max since way back. Rollin' two.